Liberation Maiden. The future. The spirits that once protected our beautiful nation have been taken from us. Our country has fallen.
My lady, the votes have all been tallied.
Shoko Ozora's election bid has been accepted by majority vote.
Father. Let's go, Kamui!
Godspeed.
I, Shoko Ozora, will fulfill my duty as second president of New Japan!
As the lines of the Liberation Front are drawn, the time comes for Shoko to prepare for battle. Having witnessed the enemy's massive conduit spikes and overwhelming offensive with her own eyes, she forces her fears aside and heads into the fray.
We'll fight for our people, proceeding with the mission.
This is Kira. Autopilot is engaged and you are en route to the old capital. Shall I explain your controls, Madam President?
Please do.
Very good, ma'am. I'll brief you on the controls during the mission as needed. The autopilot will disengage soon. Incoming directive. The enemy has a battalion of tanks positioned at the airport. Destroy them all. Hold the reticule over enemies to lock on, then release to attack. Your deflector nodes will recharge while not locked on. The deflector nodes around the Liberator act as both your defense and your offense. By firing all of the deflector nodes, you leave yourself open to attack. So please, be wary of your remaining nodes. In short, you'll be risking your life without the deflector nodes. Make sure you charge them periodically.
Roger that. Proceeding with the mission.
Autopilot disengaged. Commence operations.
Evade!
It's getting too dangerous!
I won't lose like this. Just don't give up! All tanks at the Old Capital's airport have been destroyed.
New orders. Find and destroy the 3 lesser spikes located within the Old Capital in order to cut off the energy from the greater spike. I'm sending you their last known positions. Head in the direction of the arrows on your display.
So the conduit spikes come in 2 flavors. Roger.
You should take advantage of the Liberator's strafing ability. I'm issuing the control instructions.
Look, nature is returning to that area of the city.
Yes, destroying the enemy's structures will purify the land and restore it.
They're abominations.
The lesser spikes tap into the energy veins to act as conduits of power to the greater spike, hence their name. To destroy the greater spike, you'll have to take out the lesser spikes to cut off its power source. Lesser spikes have 2 weak points, the cores in the head and their central shafts. You'll need to take out the head first. Damaging a lesser spike causes it to rise to the surface to face its attackers head-on. Keep up your assault, and when it reveals its underground core, that's your chance to destroy it.
Understood. I'll concentrate my fire on the cores. Energy charging.
Two lesser conduit spikes remaining. Please head to the next target. Madam President, if you can destroy enemies rapidly, you'll build up shield energy. Once you've built up enough, it will be converted into a new deflector node.
Get back here!
Purification at 20%.
Those black lines along the ground, what are they?
We call them energy veins, Madam President. The pipelines of spirit energy.
I see.
The lesser conduit spikes were built to tap into the energy in those veins to supply shield power to the greater spikes. If you fire on the energy veins, they should start to glow. And if a lesser spike is burrowed, they'll lead you right to it.
That may come in handy. Understood.
There's a lesser spike directly ahead. The enemy has fortified its defenses, so please be careful.
Energy charging.
Defeating enemies builds up the blade gauge. When it's full, you can use the Liberator's energy blade to unleash a powerful attack. Draw your blade and cut through the enemy. The signal for that spike has gone dark. Only one left.
2 down!
Purification at 50%.
Now!
Enemy missile tracking you!
Enemy eliminated.
You're approaching the enemy's shield boundary. Madam President, unless you bring down the lesser spikes, you won't be able to get through that shield.
Understood.
You're straying outside the combat zone, madam. Enemy missile closing in! Purification at 60%. Destroy this lesser spike, and you'll bring down the shield around the greater spike.
Roger. Target acquired.
Madam President, I recommend switching to strafing mode in order to keep it in your sights as you maneuver around it.
They're coming! Good job! All lesser spikes eliminated.
Good. I've confirmed that the greater spike's shields are down. Madam President, please head there at once.
Understood. I'm on my way. Energy charging.
Purification at 70%. Purification at 80%. Purification at 90%. Purification at 100%.
I knew the greater spike would be big, but it's huge. How am I supposed to bring that thing down?
Greater spikes have multiple cores between their head and the ground. Focus on destroying them from the top down.
Good enough. Commencing my attack on the greater conduit spike.
Very well. I'm switching the Liberator to greater spike combat mode.
Energy charging.
It's getting too dangerous!
Think you can win? Hang in. Energy charging.
That's the greater spike's final core.
So I just need to destroy that?
It's not that simple. The core is protected by thick armor. Normal attacks won't penetrate it.
Well, any advice?
We do have the sacrifice drive.
Huh?
The Liberator has an attack that can pierce the armor of the greater spike's core. But the core is giving off so much energy. If you don't destroy it quickly, your craft won't make it.
When I decided to pilot this thing, I knew this might come with the territory.
Madam,
I'm issuing an executive order. We're using the sacrifice drive. Sacrifice drive!
spin your craft quickly to break through its armor. The conduit spike signal is gone. Madam President, come on home.
Thanks to Shoko and her Liberator, New Japan forces have retaken the former capital of Tokyo. However, the enemy has a base in Kagoshima on the island of Kyushu, where they are hastily preparing a counteroffensive. Learning of this, Shoko and the battleship Nagata set their course for the island.
They'll regret ever setting foot in this country. Proceeding with the mission.
We've completed R&D on a new weapon for you. We'll launch it from the battleship Nagata. You've obtained a new weapon. You can switch freely between them. Incoming transmission. We're picking up signs of lesser conduit spikes. They're not appearing on our radar, so they must have cloaking devices activated. You'll need to use the energy veins to guide you to their locations.
Roger that. Commencing Operation Search and Destroy.
Enemy missile tracking you!
Take this!
At 10%.
Energy charging. Another one! What a rush! Die!
Enemy missile tracking you!
Direct hit! They're coming! Die! Energy charging. Enemy eliminated.
Enemy missile tracking you!
Just don't give up.
We've picked up on a lesser spike. Destroy it, Madam President. Enemy missile tracking you!
They're coming. Shoko reporting in. Lesser spike destroyed.
Lesser spike demolition confirmed. You're a credit to our nation, Madam President. New transmission. We've located the enemy's primary fleet. Destroy all of their battleships.
Die! They're coming. Energy charging.
Enemy missile tracking you!
Die!
Purification at 20%.
their battleships are destroyed, and there's a lesser spike surfacing from the water.
The ships must have been protecting it. You know what to do, Madam President. Purification at 30% effect. Enemy missile closing in.
Take this! Direct hit! Shoko reporting in. Lesser spike destroyed.
We're confirming that the lesser spike has gone dark. You've done our country a great service today, Madam President. We're detecting active submarines. Destroy them.
Roger. Consider them deactivated.
Enemy missile tracking you.
Now attack! Yes! They're coming! Energy charging. Die!
Purification at 50%.
They're coming!
We have a mission from the surveillance team. Can you fly into the valley to do some scouting? Our radar can't get all the way down there, so there may be hostiles lying in wait.
I'm beginning my descent. I'll report in soon. This is Shoko. I'm not seeing any hostiles down here. Scouting run complete.
Acknowledged. Looks like we're in the clear for now then. You're straying outside the combat zone, madam. You're approaching the enemy's shield bound, Madam President. Unless...
Understood.
Purification at 60%. Enemy missile closing in.
Energy charging. All enemy submarines destroyed. There's a lesser spike surfacing too.
Your attacks on the submarines must have stirred it. New objective. Destroy that lesser spike.
They're coming! Die!
Enemy missile tracking you! Closing in.
Energy charging.
Enemy missile tracking you.
Shoko reporting in. Lesser spike destroyed.
Lesser spike demolition confirmed. You're a credit to our nation, Madam President. A new report, Madam President. The Greater Spike's shields are down. Head to that location as soon as you can.
They're coming! Energy charge.
You're straying outside the combat zone, madam. You're straying outside the combat zone, madam. Missile closing in!
Evasive maneuvers!
Purification at 90%. Enemy missile tracking you! Prepare to counter! Purification at 100%.
Intercept!
The conduit spike signal is gone.
I'm gonna want a shower after this.
Having taken the enemy's naval base, Shoko's team heads to Osaka, where the enemy's ground force ordnance is being produced. Despite the wall of defensive weaponry and their newly developed tech, Shoko and the Liberator plunge headlong into combat.
It's time to put an end to this. Proceeding with the mission.
Here are your mission objectives. Destroy the enemy's Walker production base located in the city ahead of you. If the enemy detects you within, they will scramble the full might of their forces. Please try to remain undetected. It's crucial that we put a stop to their production lines. Best of luck to you. Enemy missile closing in! Enemy missile tracking you!
Energy charge.
at 10%.
Die!
Enemy missile tracking you!
Just don't give up! Another one! Direct hit! They're coming! Energy charging!
Purification at 30%. Purification at 40%.
Energy charging.
Purification at 50%. You're straying outside the combat zone, madam. You are approaching the perimeter. Remember, if you're discovered, their response will be severe. Try to find cover.
Roger that. I'm heading in through the walls.
Madam President, you've been detected. Get out of there.
Invade! Awesome! Yeah!
The enemy has called off their alert. Try to infiltrate the base again. Madam President, you'll need to exercise caution here.
Shoko reporting in. I've taken out their Walker production base.
Well done. That should grind their production to a halt.
A lesser spike just popped up.
That spike is your new priority. Take it down.
Energy charging. Just don't give up.
Purification at 60%.
Energy charging.
Here's your next mission. You're to destroy all enemy radar stations that make up their anti-air sensor net.
What are those lights?
Those are the enemy's anti-air sensors. If they spot you, they'll attack in force. Proceed with caution as you slip through.
Understood. They won't even know I'm here. Energy charging. Shoko here. The radar won't be a problem anymore.
Excellent, Madam President. We've dealt a great blow to their surveillance capabilities.
A lesser spike just popped up.
New priority mission. Destroy that lesser spike. It must have been concealed.
Energy charging.
Enemy missile tracking you.
Direct hit.
Purification at 70%. Enemy missile closing in. The signal from the lesser spike has gone dark. You're getting quite good at this, Madam President. Incoming transmission. We've detected a lesser spike in the industrial zone. The industrial zone is covered in smog, reducing visibility to 0. First, you'll need to destroy the source of the smog.
It'll be my pleasure to clean up the air.
We have a priority mission. There's an enemy missile plant with a roof that makes it stand out. Enemy missile tracking you!
Yeah! They're coming! Die!
Purification at 80%.
Just don't give up! Kira, the missile plant is destroyed.
Enemy missile tracking you!
Get back here!
Prepare to counter!
Energy charging. Liberate! Shoko here. All the smog is gone and the air is clear.
Our signal strength is increasing, and now we're detecting a lesser spike. Head in and destroy it.
They're coming!
Prepare to counter! Enemy missile closing in!
Energy charging.
We're confirming that the lesser spike has gone dark. You've done our country a great service today, Madam President. Incoming transmission. The shield around the greater spike is down. Head there as soon as you can.
Roger. I'm en route. Now attack! Energy charging.
Purification at 90%.
Die! Liberate!
Purification at 100%. Conduit Spike's signal is gone. Madam President, come on home.
After destroying the enemy's weapon plants and routing their forces, Shoko's team makes for the enemy's last stronghold in the mountains of Hokkaido. The war for liberation enters its final days.
We're risking everything in this fight, proceeding with the mission.
We've got new orders. We need to find and destroy the lesser spike in those mountains. We're picking it up on radar, but the snow is making it difficult to pinpoint. Try to use the energy veins to locate it.
I don't mind a little cold. I'll hunt it down.
It's getting too dangerous!
Evade! Think you can win?
Purification at 10%. It's getting too dangerous!
Think you can win? Energy charging.
Purification at 20%. Purification at 30%. You're straying outside the combat zone, madam. New priority mission. We need you to check around and under the bridge for hostiles.
Shoko reporting in. All hostiles eliminated.
Acknowledged. Looks like we're in the clear for now, then. You're straying outside the combat zone, madam. Purification at 40%.
Energy charging. Now! Awesome!
Purification at 50%.
I won't lose like this. We did it!
Purification at 60%. You're straying outside the combat zone, madam. You're approaching the enemy's shield boundary. Madam President, unless you bring down the lesser spikes, you won't be able to get through that shield.
Understood.
Purification at 70%. Purification at 80%. You're straying outside the combat zone, madam.
Lesser spike located.
Madam President, we've picked up a reading from a lesser spike in those cliffs. We have our orders. Destroy it. Hard to believe they could even deploy a lesser spike in that kind of terrain. Please take it down, Madam President. Enemy missile tracking!
Look out! Energy charge! They're coming! Get back here!
New directive. We need to disrupt the enemy supply trains running through those mountains.
Roger that. The supply trains are now my primary target.
Enemy missile tracking you!
Awesome! Now!
Purification at 100%. Enemy missile closing in. Closing in.
Energy charging.
Enemy missile tracking you.
Just don't give up.
Enemy missile closing in.
Get back here.
Enemy missile tracking you!
This is Shoko. Enemy supply trains are cut off. A lesser spike is coming up out of the valley.
The explosions from the trains must have stirred it. New orders, Madam President. Eliminate it. Enemy missile closing in!
Interception!
missile closing in!
We did it!
Enemy missile closing in! Contact! Enemy missile tracking you! Enemy missile closing in! Incoming report. The Greater Spike's shields are down. Prepare to engage and destroy.
Roger. I'm on my way.
Madam President, we have no recon on this conduit spike. Not even the top brass have seen this before.
It does seem different from the others.
Shoko and her team are in awe upon seeing a guardian spirit in the flesh. However, having sustained injuries from the conduit spikes, the guardian spirit lashes out in rage and attacks Japan itself. In order to stop the carnage, Shoko takes off and gives chase.
We can't give up. There's always tomorrow.
New mission. Head south and pursue the Guardian Spirit.
Where do you think it's going?
We're trying to figure that out ourselves.
It's so fast, I don't know if I can keep up.
Madam President, you can't let the Guardian get away. Please, hurry! Madam President, you can't let the Guardian get away. Please, hurry! This is Kira. Reports confirm volcanic activity on Mount Fuji, which has been dormant for years. That must be where the Guardian Spirit is heading.
But why Mount Fuji?
Our theory is that Mount Fuji is acting as the Guardian's nest. The energy veins have a central hub there. Having been injured, we think it may be instinctively heading home.
Understood. Setting a course for Mount Fuji. We have to fight. For our country and our people. Proceeding with the mission.
Kira here. We're getting word that the Guardian Spirit has destroyed part of Sagami Bay.
Such power. How can I protect our people against a raging Guardian?
We've got a visual. The Guardian has been impaled by several conduit spikes, so make those your first priority. However, the Guardian Spirit is so far gone, we may not be able to save it from itself.
Well, we have to try.
That attack hit the easy region. That attack hit the Kansai region. That attack hit the Shinano region. The Guardian Spirit is above Mount Fuji now.
Energy charge.
Aim for its mouth.
Hold on. I did it, Father. The country is ours again.
What's wrong?
I've got a new signal. I'm tracing it over Mount Fuji.
Be careful. Unidentified aerial forces have appeared in the combat zone.
It's huge! What is that thing? Zooming on its insignia. It's the enemy!
Madam President, please fall back to base! We'll open the forward bay.
Ah, so they have wings too. Kira. Did you ever think our country could be so beautiful?
Madam President.
It's so pretty. Just like my father always said.
Yes, it is.
I won't allow anyone to tarnish it ever again!
All hands, prepare to engage. The target is that battleship.